from Detroit.
Yeah, I was walking on the street. I had no place to stay.
And he had long, scraggly hair. Yeah, and he was real. And he was so much fun, though. And he came, and
I've seen it all.
And he created artwork and artwork and artwork, and he just kept creating and creating and creating, and never stopped. And just
Hotmodelsex is a brand I started about 1.5 years ago. It was kind of like a extreme shift in my life where I was at a kind of like a desperate point, and then I just put all my energy into one thing, and then luckily it was like a beautiful outcome.
How'd you come up with the name?
I think it's kind of like self-explanatory. Inspiration mostly. I think I come from, I really love that like 2000s aesthetic, like somebody an artist who came up on a lot of cash, but doesn't really give a fuck about it. I love that inspiration of somebody who's well off from their own creative works that doesn't really conform to society. Like, you know, like somebody hopping out like a Ferrari and like a crazy fucked up like outfit. That's like real crazy to me, you know?
Yeah.
Because basically like being judged by a certain dynamic of people, like wealth excuses that judgment. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Fast fashion is a serious problem. It's just crazy how fashion trickles down compared to like you're in Paris and the people actually making the clothes, how far that comes. Like they'll choose a color for a garment and that color will be used 8 years later in something that's at like the mall. It's just crazy to think about that. I want to introduce the homegirl, Via.
My name's Via.
This is my oldest friend in LA. It's crazy to think about.
I remember we lived in the same apartment building. We were literally neighbors. So I remember one day, like I got home and I went over to his place and he was just always like he was always making stuff. I remember when he got like his first sewing machine and, but I like walked in, he would always like show me something he made. And then one day he made this pair of sweatpants and it was like these like crazy Britney Spears graphics on the pants and the tags said Hotmodelsex. And I was like, what's this? And I actually still have the first pair of pants he ever made. And then after that, he kind of just stuck with the name Hotmodelsex, and now it's this humongous brand, and it's really crazy to see everything change.
It's crazy to see like people wearing it like worldwide. I've had this car for like 1 year, I think. Yeah, what's crazy is I needed a car. The show didn't have like cash for it. Right after I dropped, I got a payout, and I just went and bought the car cash.
Dude, you bought in cash?
Yeah.
Hard.
I really kick it with Via, the girl that we just had in the interview. I really kick it with her because she's a longtime friend for real. For real. Like we were kicking it when I was homeless, when I didn't have any place to stay, you know? She's just always been there for me. That's why I wanted to include her in the interview, like real shit. She was there for me when I got kicked out of this apartment I was living at, and I became homeless and I had to go live with the homie Henry. His roommate was gone. He told me to pull up at his crib and he said, yo, you can stay here, but I don't know when my roommate's coming back and he probably don't want you sleeping in his bed. So I was like, damn, that's crazy as fuck. So I was sleeping at his place in K-Town and I was worried every day that his roommate was gonna walk in and like see me sleeping in his bed. But luckily, like I had got situated like right after that, but that's why I like kicking it with Olivia, because she done seen it all, like straight up, like.
Which way are we going?
We're going this way. Yeah, this coffee shop is like, it's a real nice coffee shop. You guys drink coffee? It's hot, man. I usually just wake up, work the whole day, and then like sometimes at night, I'll like just party a little bit of leisure. Dude, the lifestyle is my lifestyle. It's straight up not cap at all. Like the life I live, like I'm trying to inspire kids, like they can do this shit too. Cause I was straight down and out, bro. Like 5 years from now, I see like a couple flagship stores.
Oh, damn. So, okay.
I want a store like in New York, a store in Paris, and I want a store here in LA.
Yeah, how do you, tell us about Valentino and your guys' relationship.
Shit, met him, cool guy. We were fucking with the wrong factory. So he damn near opened the doors for this shit. Like, I don't know, if I was him, I would gatekeep the fuck out of this place, not even gonna lie. I'm Jordan, but you guys could call me, you know, Nasty Nope Can or whatever.
My man right here.
Dude, I've known Tino for like a bunch of years now. We used to skate in like Michigan all the time.
Yeah.
Like back way before he was out here, we were like kicking it in Michigan, skateboarding. Yeah, I remember I met Tino because my other homie Antonio, who skates and is doing a bunch of cool stuff too, he was buying like one of Tino's first shirts off of him, and then I met Tino and I was like, saw his gear he was making and was like, dude, what? Like, cause you know there aren't like a lot of people like doing like shit like that in Michigan compared to like out here, you know, it's different. Grew up like a street like over from each other. I'm Henry. Yeah, Henry from Wampo. You know it. Don't play with the Wamp, bro.
Is this finished? Yeah, it's But you can see how high quality everything is. Like, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, like what other, if you think about it, it's like what other brand is actually taking these steps? It's like, if you know, you know. And I remember when I started being around a lot of people, I realized a lot of people were whack, bro, straight the fuck up. Like, I'm a real ass person, bro. Like, I realized a lot of these people are whack as hell. Like, they're not making this shit. They're not doing this shit. This motherfucker gave this motherfucker a big ass chunk of change and this motherfucker is fucking off. It's like, dude, I don't want to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to be where those people are at. Like, straight up. Like, I'm inspired by people that don't got no place to live. I'm inspired that people gotta be in situations where it's like horrible. Like, I'm inspired by that. Like, straight up. I'm not inspired by people that gotta pay out and is kicking it now. And that's why people probably think I'm on some bullshit, is because they see that I'm living a little bit extravagant and they think that's the type of person I am. I'm only doing this shit because I never did this shit, so I gotta do it. You know what I mean? If somebody orders a pink hoodie, bro, I gotta go walk to the fabric district, pick up pink velour, come back here, get it situated, get it cut, get it sewed and shipped out. Now I'm excited for people to see this fucking interview, because if you were to see the bullshit that be happening, like, you guys would be tripped. I don't got fucking 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 hoodies stacked up in the warehouse. If you order a hoodie, I gotta write that shit down and I gotta get it made. You know what I mean?
Right now, shoot me right now. Give me with the man, the main man, give me with the man. DTLA Bodega right now, 24/7, Motel 6, lights out.
Hi, I'm Alex Janae, and model and creative direct. Just fuck around all day and do fun shit. Yeah, this goes so fucking hard.
Yeah. Come check this out, Pat.
I love it. It's so good.
Doesn't she just look
so
like
good.
a billionaire or something?
It's so good. It's so
The only thing I
hard.
would undo is I'd unbutton the vest so you can see the underpiece.
Yeah. Can I have a bundle of both?
I hate all this.
Just trying to fucking control chaos, basically. I'm trying to control the chaos. That's what it's about nowadays, you know?
You want to have kids?
I want to, but I think I need to be like a billionaire first, because the world is so fucked up that I don't want my child to struggle real hard.
Yeah.
I don't like that shit. People be thinking that shit's cool. It's not cool.
No.
Struggling is fucked. I like these more because it's more like a human. You're more like a human being, you know, and you don't have to charge them. Yeah. So it's kind of more like efficient. Like when I'm always on the go and shit, sometimes I'll be forgetting to charge. My pieces, like the beauty, it changes so often that now this is like my favorite piece, like without a doubt. Like what? Is it too hard? I don't know. You guys kind of seen my day-to-day and the whole day, so I think that's really about it. Stay positive and don't give up. Because as soon as you give up, you gave up. Don't give up. You could be fucked up real bad, but as long as you have not given up, you haven't given up. Giving up is like the worst thing you could ever do. Like straight up. You could die before you give up. You know what I mean? Like,